friends, Starry Hilder on the homestead. And vlog? Should I do a vlog? You know, if you get tired of the vlogs, just let me know, because a lot of my educational stuff right now is going up on Patreon. And I know some people don't want to hear, oh, the Patreon thing. I think a lot of you have finally figured it out, that you're getting all of my uploads here for free. You're enjoying them. And I have the little Patreon thing going on for, you know, 10 cents a day, where you get more. You do get more. But yeah, you got to pay that entry fee. And a lot of the times, I do more of the educational homesteading stuff about the off-grid, and the only reason why is it just seems that I have to go according to viewer demand, and viewer demand is right now vlogs. You guys like to just see my daily life, and I guess I don't think about my daily life being any different from anybody else's daily life, but apparently it is. But I wanted to kind of show something off today. We had an epic snowstorm. Epic. It just came all at once. The house didn't get buried this time, but it was epic. And guess what's still standing? Look at that. My roof system. And I remember, it's so funny, there was one guy, and he made it a point to tell me first snowfall, that's just gonna crash. It's just all gonna fall in. It didn't. You know what? I'm smarter than I look. Really, but we're gonna go in, say hi to the peeps, and the peeps are looking beautiful. Oh yeah, look at what I got for you. Oh, you poked my. Oh, look at you guys. There we go. Here we go. Let's spread it out. I got fruits and rice and oh, don't fight each other. Oh, look, and I got oranges. So this is their treat for. I wonder if they'll eat oranges. They should, huh? I bet you they love that citrus. Yeah, but we are still trying to figure out. Look at that. Ah! We're still trying to figure out what's a boy and what's a girl. And at this moment, I don't care. They're healthy and happy. And it's 12 degrees out here today. And look at how, you know, chickens are tough. Chickens are hardy. You know, the brand that we have is the Sex Links and Rhode Island Reds, and we've got the Barred Rock. And look at the Barred Rock is looking better now. She was going through the molt, and she's getting her feathers back in. In fact, most of them now are getting their feathers back in, and they're looking much better. But you know, oh, you want to live off grid, or you want be more self-sustainable, you got to pick and choose your animals. Especially if you live in cold weather. So we did a good job at picking the hardiest types of chickens. And look at they're just all excited about this. And they're doing great. Now, they are back to laying eggs, which is awesome, because once they go through the molt, they won't lay. But now they are laying. Oh, nothing in there yet, but oh, we got nice fresh straw in there. And look at the back side of my coop. That's looking good too. All right, they're good. They're good. Okay. Jet flying over. I remember when we first moved out here. Here's a story for you. When we first moved out here, Mr. Hilder was a little nervous. He's a nervous Nelly, and you know, he does believe in some of those conspiracy theories, and so do I. But some of them are, you know. But we were in the process of building a house, and all of a sudden here came this low-flying chopper. In fact, I think I even have footage from it. And it was low-flying. So I went out there with the camera, and I'm like, look at the helicopter. And he's like, get in here. You don't know who they are. And he made me run inside because I don't know. I guess he was nervous about who they were or what they were doing. That's Mr. Hilder. It's funny. And in fact, when he hunts, because he goes way back in the middle of the woods, like if a plane flies by, he stands up against a tree so they don't see him. I'm like, they can't see you. Or maybe they can, I don't know. You got me if they can see you or not. But 12 degrees is what we got right now. And things are, come on, let's go inside, are freezing up. I'm really getting excited. We just got the good news that our diesel generator, military generator, yay, is going to be shipped back, and it is fixed after 2 years. 2 years. And you know, this is the sad thing. When it was shipped, it was supposed to be checked over, and apparently it wasn't, and it was packed with sand. I don't know if it was in Desert Storm. Kind of an interesting story. But the fellow who sold us the generator, yeah, you know, some people don't have good business scruples. Not everybody's an honest Joe. But I will say that this fellow did stay in contact with us, and you know, things happen. As long as a person is willing to work, then it's all right. You know, if you make a business mistake and you own up to it, and yeah, he made a mistake. He kind of lied about it being checked over. It never was checked over. It was packed with sand. And then the voltage meter didn't work, and that happens to some of these units. But when we get that generator back, this is the best off-grid generator you can buy. Hands down. Hands down. Diesel, military, will last you for the rest of your life. They're tough. They don't use hardly any gas. They just, you know, and that's why we got it for our system here. You got to invest in a good generator. So our little Honda has been doing a stellar job at keeping us up and running, and we've been pretty lucky because we have just enough sun, and that'll recharge the batteries. But we don't use a lot of electricity. You know, as you know, the refrigerator's unplugged, the freezers are unplugged. We're just low. But you know, if you're serious about going off grid, you gotta have a generator, and that's going to be the one. But you know, I love coming in here because it's so warm. You know, that's kind of the other thing. Gotta have that wood stove, and oh, look at that. I love it, love it, love it. And oh, here's another. I should do reality checks. What's reality checks of living on a homestead and off grid? This is our kitchen queen. You've probably seen other people have this same stove. It's a phenomenal stove. It's got the look at that. It's got the box so you can bake. We actually have a shelf which is over there. We moved it off. But you know, you can put things on the shelf there, and this is the cooktop. As you can see, we only have a little area for the cooktop because we don't do a lot of cooking on this surface. The problem with the ideal, the dream, that you're going to be using a cook stove in your house, the wood cook stove, it's a great dream. But practicality-wise, you got to remember, I mean, you can get up in the morning, fry your eggs, keep your coffee, do a nice pot. It works very well, but when the temperatures start heating up, and this thing isn't cranking, you got to get it cranked up in order to cook on it or to use the oven, and you're gonna die. You're gonna die. You know, wood stoves, it's all or nothing sometimes. It really is. And so I just kind of throwing that out there. Do you kind of get what I'm saying? Am I rambling today again? I don't know. But anyway, we don't use ours 24/7 for cooking. I still prefer propane. It's not to say that we don't use it, but in the dead of winter, you can use it, but going up to winter and then getting out of winter, a stove like that, and you're certainly not going to be using it in the summertime. So if you really want to go 100% off grid, you got to keep those things in the back of your mind. These are practical, but not year round. Okay. Last vlog I did, everybody wanted to see the woodpile cat. The woodpile cat has a pretty darn good life. Yeah. Oh, and I forgot to give you your treat. Oh, and you know what? I got, bless you friends who send me things out of the blue. out of the goodness of your heart. You know, I was just saying, when I was walking on the mountain not too long ago and reflecting in all the good people that God has sent to me, and the fellowship and the generosity. You know, I have not forgotten anybody who came to me during my accident and throughout my whole YouTube channel years. The people who have sent me gifts, the people who have sent me cards, the people who have sent me letters about their lives and photos. And in fact, I just got another wonderful 2-page letter from a girl who sounds a lot like me. She's kind of adventurous, and she has a husband, and they bought some land, and they're going to be living the dream, and they thanked me for the inspiration. Just touches my heart. And trust me, it really means a lot. And I haven't forgotten. Just the other day, someone sent me a huge maple syrup. I don't know where it came from. No name. There it was, maple syrup. You know, there was another lady who sent me a box from Wisconsin of wonderful items. Just people are so generous. You're so generous. And, you know, sometimes my husband, he doesn't understand that. And I keep trying to tell him, as people who love the Lord, and you don't have to love the Lord to be generous, but it's like 90% of the people that have been following my channel and send me these inspirational letters and give things to me out of the goodness of their heart. They really love the Lord. And it just shows. It just shows. Nobody ever asks for anything in return. There's no strings attached. It's just that goodness. And that's what God wants us to be like. He wants us to be generous. And it goes a long ways. And I don't know how many times that I have walked on the back of the mountain and reflected on all the people who sent cards, hundreds of cards, and money and gifts. And I mean, I just look here. Look at, love these. That was handmade for me. You know, a gift. What else do I have here? I mean, I just look on my shelf. Oh, moringa seed. You know, a viewer sent me that to help with my pain. I've got, I can look all over the house. You know, painting by Sherry. Look at that. All over the house, there have been things that have been sent to me and Mr. Hilder, and it's not about the gift giving. It's about the heart of generosity and people who care. So, as the new year comes, all I can say is for all those people who have been so generous, don't change. It makes a difference. Your letters make a difference. Your inspiring words make a difference. Your $20 gift can, you know, it's amazing how many times some money showed up in the mail when I really needed it. When I really needed it. Don't ever think that your offer to help isn't timed by God, because it is. It really is. He's happy here in the homestead. Sprig is out with Mr. Hilder today. They are enjoying the snow, and we've got the Back to Eden garden for the deer. Got the chickens. We're good. We're good. I know this was kind of one of those vlogs that, you know, not much is going on, but you know what? Sometimes that's a good thing when not much is going on, right? Right, Woodpile Cat? All right, I hope this made you smile today, because, you know, that means a lot. It means a lot to me. All right, God bless you, everybody. I love you so much, and thanks for all your comments. You know, sometimes I can't comment back to every single person, but trust me, I read them. I do. And they mean a lot. They mean a lot. And I recognize all your little icons. I know all your icons. And man, when the conference comes this year, I can't wait. I can't wait to meet more of you and to touch base and rekindle the people that I met last year. And I just can't wait to see you again. All right. God bless.